you want to plant your roots where you belong, and where you belong is in pursuit and realization of your purpose, right? And I'm trying to say this in the most universal way possible. Plug God in where applicable.
Mm.
Um, I need to be in alignment with where I'm being called spiritually if I'm talking about going into spiritual union with a woman. My heart, my mind, my spirit has to be right in order for it to even be the right woman. It doesn't matter if that's who's been identified. If I'm not right, then the union doesn't work. So if I, because I think as men we forget we're an ingredient in the marriage also. You have to be right for the marriage to be right, my nigga. Like you're it's not just in it, because so much of what we're taught as men is to perform externally. And so if I can set the conditions externally, then cool, I'm qualified. My G, if you get the land, again, it's not just acquiring the land. If we talk in definition, it's making the land profitable. There's know-how that comes with that. Even if like Trill talking, even if the only know-how you got is delegation, you got to know something. You got to possess something. And that's an internal thing. So bro, put your purpose out there. If you don't know your purpose, marriage is a far stretch. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Big dog. If ain't no purpose out in front of you, don't hush that marriage conversation up. Cause you'll let any old woman fill that role.
Mm.
And we can let the married people tell y'all the wrong partner will ruin your life.
It's over. Biggest mistake you
Will
can make.
ruin your life. If they are not an addition to your work, they can only subtract. Because eventually they're going to subtract from it. You got a whole nother person there occupying space.
Yeah.
They supposed to increase the yield. That's the point of the union. Even if we were talking about, like Kitty and I had just made a quick reference in another episode to like preservation of bloodline and marriage through that. Even that like came with more than just, you don't just plug anybody in there.
Exactly.
Even if you marrying purely for that, like purely for worldly status, you don't just plug any person in that. So if we talking about the spiritual union again, fellas, get your spirit right, man. Yeah, get your money up, get your credit score together, do all that, but that's the worldly part of marriage that Kitty was talking about. It's important. Duh. We know you got to pay bills, big dog. We know you got to be able to provide for your family and y'all live well, not just skate by. But if this in here is not correct, bruh, any woman that make you feel good and can talk good to you can end up attached to you and completely anchor you down somewhere that ain't got nothing to do with your journey, ain't got nothing to do with your path. And now here you done missed your actual reward because you didn't know the position you were supposed to be in.